Hey, what's going on YouTube? Paradox here, and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. So today I just wanna perhaps share some thoughts, some ideas on how you can utilize the new medals, okay, the new event medals that we have. So I don't wanna, how to say, like let's just make it simple. Let's just keep it simple. So first, these are some of the new event medals that we can craft. So we have Zolo, okay, Film Z medal. When you knock back an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%. And then the other best one is that when critical occurs, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 3%. Now the other two, right, which is Chopper Film Z and also Robin Film Red, are not bad, all right. But the thing is, compared to, so you see, when you look at the new event medals, right, the keyword that you need to see here is boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill and also reduce the cooldown time of skill. So these are two almost similar but actually two different traits. Boosting is just like boost, meaning it gives a speed boost to the cooldown reduction. Whereas, yeah, hang on, let me just show you again. Okay, here, boost, okay, boost the cooldown reduction speed, meaning it boosts the speed of the cooldown reduction. Because you know how every skill, right, it has its own cooldown time. You know when the meter moves slowly, all right. So when it says boost, it boosts the speed, okay. But when it says reduce the cooldown time, meaning it reduced straight away by 5%, like the whole what's the word, circumference, right, of the skill button, okay. Imagine the whole circumference is 100%, okay. I think this is the best way to explain it to you. But so when it says 5%, it is the cooldown time is reduced by 5%. In other words, the meter, it goes fast by 5%. You know, I think it's like that, all right. So that's why when it says reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%, it reduces straight away the cooldown time instead of giving a speed boost. And that's why anything with reduced the cooldown time is always faster than the speed boost, okay. Then boost the I'm confused already. Yeah, boost the cooldown reduction speed, all right. So that's why if you look at Jinbe trait again, it says the same thing. Reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 3%. So whenever you see anything that has cooldown time reduction or reduce the cooldown time, always try and focus on those medal set because usually it is good, okay. So Zolo medal is good and also Jinbe medal is good out of the 4 event medals that we have here. Alright, now that you guys have that sink in, I want to suggest to you guys a medal set, especially to y'all who always main Prime Rayleigh, okay. I will talk about Prime Rayleigh first, and then I will tell you how you can use the medal set on other characters, okay. So when I find these medals out, right, I think this is the best for Prime Rayleigh. Number 1, Zolo Film Z medal. When you knock back enemy, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%. And then Ulti medal. So this is the previous event medal set. I think a lot of you guys should have her, okay, because this is pretty recent. Same trait. When you knock back an enemy, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%. In other words, these two traits are similar. Combined, it will give you, when you knock back opponent, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%. Now, on top of that, if you combine this with Triceratops medals, yeah, because you want to utilize the tags, okay, because Zolo don't have any tags activated here, but combine that with Ulti, Triceratops medal will give you Land of Wano, Animal Kingdom Pirates, Zoan, and also Toby Ropo. So not bad, okay, not bad. It's a pair effect medal set, okay. So Triceratops, when performing a perfect dodge, which is, you know, it's Prime Rayleigh's forte, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 4%. Damn, how awesome is that? Okay, first things first, right? If you look at Rayleigh, right, his skill 1 does have knockback effect, okay? So skill 2 doesn't have knockback effect. Skill 1 have knockback effect. Now, if you use your skill 1 and induce that knockback effect, you will have 10% skill 1 cooldown again from the medal set. okay, which is this one, which is really cool. So every time you use skill 1, you get back skill 1 cooldown 10% because of this medal set. Not to mention, if you read the prime Rayleigh straight here, when you knock back an enemy, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 15% and recover HP by 15%. But the focus here is that when you knock back an enemy, it reduces again the cooldown time of skill 1 by 15%. In other words, combine this trait in Rayleigh together with the medal set, okay, it gives you 15 plus 10. Okay, 15 plus 10. Hang on, maybe I should show here. My bad. There you go. When you knock back an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 10%. So 10% plus 15%. And that is easily 25% skill 1 cooldown, bro. On top of that, if you use Prime Rayleigh, remember how when you perfect dodge, right, you actually knock back opponent again. Even when you don't use your skill 1, with just your perfect dodge, you actually easily gain back another 25% of your skill 1. Because when you knock back opponent, right, easy. Skill 1 cooldown, guys. Okay, without even having to use your skill 1. If you use your skill 1, you get back 25%. If you don't use your skill 1, you use your only perfect dodge, you get back 25% because you always knock back opponent, isn't it? So yeah, this is why I think this medal set is really good for Prime Rayleigh. Sorry, on top, my bad. On top of that, I forgot to mention. If you perfect dodge, right, instead of getting the normal 25%, you get 29% because you have another 4% here from perfect dodge. My bad. So when you perfect dodge, you get this one 4%, and then when you perfect dodge with Prime Rayleigh, you actually knock back opponent, so you get 10% here, and then you get another 15% here. So it's 15 plus 10, 25 plus 4, 29%. My bad, guys. Not 25% when you use perfect dodge. You get 29% when you use perfect dodge. I'm so sorry. Let me correct myself there. So that is why I think this medal set, right, is so good for Prime Rayleigh. Like if you have this medal set, try this on him. It might be the best medal set on him, especially if your perfect dodge is awesome. But even if your perfect dodge is not awesome, right, you can always use this medal set. You can always use perfect dodge, especially when you are fighting against Red Kid. I think against EX Luffy is, you know, kind of easy to perfect dodge him right now also, yeah, for those of you who are used to him. So there are so many occasions to easily perfect dodge. Okay, easily perfect dodge. Another example would be when you see Perospero use his skill 2, yeah, skill 2, the magma slug. You know how the slug leaves a like a candy spots, you know, you can always perfect dodge into that as well. So yeah, so many situations and occasions where you can perfect dodge easy with Prime Rayleigh. So I hope this medal set helps. Another one, okay, which is of course the Jinbe Medal. Alright, so I think Jinbe Medal is straightforward, so I don't want to talk much about it. But maybe for beginners, okay, who don't know. So when I play boss battle, right, I always use this medal set, Rain, which gives you skill 1, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%, which is the best when crit occurs. And then Memo Medal, when crit occurs, again, reduce cooldown time of skill 1, but this one is by 3%. So Jinbe Medal have the same trait with Memo Medal. When crit occurs, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 3%. So this is really good for characters with high crit chance. Okay, so how do you know the character is with high crit chance? Is by looking at their traits. So usually it will say like this, something like this: when attacking opponent, 100% chance to increase crit by 15%, increases up to 500% by resets one skill. So this is usually the trait for any characters with high crit chance. Alright, so there are a few variations, especially like Young Dofi, and also the new Uta, yeah, if I recall correctly. But yeah, that is the call when you want to know the character has high crit chance or not. So usually these kind of characters will utilize this kind of medal set really well, in which every time when crit occurs, he can gain back skill 1. That is why when you look at my boss battle clips, you can always see how my skill 1 is recovered really fast because I use this kind of medal set. So to those of you new guys, okay, new players who don't have any Creed medal set, Jinbe Medal is for you. Craft them as much as possible because it's gonna be useful, really useful. All right, so that's it. Let's for today. Okay, just some medal ideas for you guys using whatever event medals, the latest one that we have in the game. And hopefully today's video is helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Take care. Ciao.